In the heart of the rural South, a young boy named John Charles Robinson dared to dream. Born in 1903, John's world was one of limited opportunities for African Americans. Segregation cast a long shadow, but John found inspiration in the sky. In 1910, he witnessed his first airplane flight. The sight of John Moissan's biplane ignited a spark in young John's heart. From that moment on, he knew his destiny lay among the clouds. He devoured books and magazines about aviation, but the reality of his circumstances was a stark contrast to his soaring dreams. Racial prejudice limited his access to education and opportunities. Undeterred, John held on to his dream. He set his sights on Tuskegee Institute in Alabama. Tuskegee provided John with a beacon of hope. He graduated in 1924 with a degree in automotive mechanical science. This technical foundation would later prove invaluable in his pursuit of aviation. John's journey was far from over. To truly reach for the sky, he had to venture beyond the familiar. Inspired by Bessie Coleman, John set his sights on Chicago. With unshakable resolve, John embarked on a new chapter, ready to challenge the status quo and soar to new heights. Chicago in the 1920s was a melting pot of dreams and aspirations, but for a young black man like John, it also presented its own set of challenges. Determined to break into the world of aviation, he faced constant discrimination and prejudice. Flight schools, dominated by white instructors and students, were reluctant to admit a black man into their ranks. Undeterred, John refused to let closed doors extinguish his burning desire to fly. He took on odd jobs to survive, working as a waiter, a porter, all the while relentlessly pursuing his dream. His determination led him to the doors of the Curtis Wright School of Aviation, one of the most prestigious flight schools of the time. Despite repeated rejections due to his race, John refused to give up. He took on a janitorial job at the school, using his meager earnings to unofficially attend classes and learn from the sidelines. John's persistence and unwavering spirit eventually earned him a place in the school, making him the first black student to break the color barrier at Curtis Wright. His victory was not just a personal triumph, but a symbolic crack in the wall of segregation that had long kept African Americans grounded. He proved that with enough passion and determination, even the most formidable of obstacles could be overcome. John Charles Robinson's journey from a young boy captivated by the magic of flight to a licensed pilot was nothing short of extraordinary. But his story was far from over. He understood that his accomplishment was not just his own, it represented a victory for all African Americans who dreamt of taking to the skies. In 1931, he co-founded the Challenger Air Pilots Association with Cornelius Coffey. The association became a beacon of hope for aspiring black aviators, providing a supportive community and training opportunities. Their motto, "We have returned to claim our birthright," reflected their determination. John knew that access to resources was crucial for African American aviators. In 1931, he established the John Robinson School of Aviation at Robbins, Illinois. This airfield, the first black-owned airport in the U.S., became a hub of activity. He also convinced Tuskegee Institute to establish its own aviation program. This led to the creation of the legendary Tuskegee Airmen, who shattered racial stereotypes during World War II. John Charles Robinson, the Brown Condor, became a legend synonymous with courage and equality. As the world descended into the chaos of World War II, John Charles Robinson's spirit of adventure and unwavering commitment to fighting for freedom led him across continents. In 1935, he answered the call to aid Ethiopia, which was facing invasion by Benito Mussolini's Italy. Deeply troubled by the plight of the Ethiopian people, John volunteered his services to the Ethiopian Air Force. He saw it as an opportunity to utilize his skills to help a nation resist oppression, a cause that resonated deeply with his own experiences with racial prejudice in America. In Ethiopia, John found a nation eager to embrace his skills and leadership. He quickly rose through the ranks, becoming a trusted advisor to Emperor Haile Selassie I and eventually assuming command of the Ethiopian Air Force. Despite facing a technologically superior enemy, John's courage and tactical acumen earned him the respect of both his comrades and his adversaries. He witnessed firsthand the brutality of war, including the devastating bombing of ADWA, an event that deeply affected him. Even though the Ethiopian forces were eventually overwhelmed by the Italian invasion, John's service had a profound impact. He returned to Ethiopia after its liberation in 1944, committed to helping rebuild the nation that had welcomed him with open arms. He played a key role in establishing a pilot training school in Ethiopia, nurturing a new generation of aviators. His efforts laid the foundation for the creation of Ethiopian Airlines, a testament to his enduring legacy in the country. John Charles Robinson's life was tragically cut short in 1954 when he died in a plane crash in Addis Ababa. But his spirit lived on, inspiring generations of aviators, particularly African Americans, to reach for their dreams and soar beyond the limitations imposed by prejudice. His unwavering belief in human potential, coupled with his courage and determination, left an indelible mark on the world, proving that even in the face of adversity, one person's dream can truly make a difference.